Hey Capricorn, my name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a general reading for April 2022. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. If the message does resonate, you can like the video and subscribe to this channel for more readings. Okay, Capricorn, you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You can now follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those links will be in the description box below. What's Capricorn's message for April? Okay, Capricorn, starting off the reading with Justice. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. This is a commitment card, and I feel like with this passion card here, for some of you, this might be a new connection that started off as something very physical. And now it's time for you to have that conversation. Somebody might be coming forward here to talk about what are we, where is this going? Do you see this as something getting more serious? Do you see a future here? And that's causing a lot of anxiety in somebody here with the 8 and 9 of Swords. Somebody here might be a little bit of a commitment phobe, or they could still be stuck on past energies, and somebody here might not necessarily have wanted anything more committed, was just looking for something more casual, possibly even a rebound. But it feels like this relationship is getting a little bit more serious with the Justice card here. And somebody is kind of detaching themselves emotionally in order to try to figure out how to make this decision. You know, do I stay or do I go? Do I want to be in a relationship right now? Or do I just want to keep being by myself? In your crossing, you have the Page of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And again, it feels like this is a connection that kind of started off as more physical with the passion, okay, like a hard, fast romance, or again, possibly just like a friends with benefits situation, a booty call, a hookup, whatever you want to call it, a rebound. But it feels like somebody's catching feels here with this Page of Cups. There's some emotions getting involved. And somebody is gathering the courage to come forward and ask if they want this to be more. Somebody's getting ready to offer you this cup and tell you how you feel. If you're the one who caught feels, it could be you stepping forward. At your base, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be your energy, or you could be dealing with another Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or another Capricorn. But I'm seeing this as you. This is the future that you want for yourself, Capricorn, okay? You could be male or female, so take it how it resonates. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is able to create like a happy, stable home life for themselves. This is the future that you want. You want to be able to cradle this pentacle. Okay, you want a nice home. You possibly want like the white picket fence, the family. The Queen of Pentacles is like a very comforting, homey, motherly energy. For some of you, there could even be an age gap involved in this relationship with the Queen and the Page coming through here. This person might be younger than you, or you could be younger than them. But it feels like you want to be with somebody who can give you this future. In your past, you have the Ace of Swords. We do have an ace here, which is why I feel like this is a new connection, a new person. It could be an old person, like a new start between the two of you, so take it how it resonates. But for most of you, this feels like a completely new energy to me. I'm not really seeing a lot of reconciliation energy. But it feels to me like this connection is very powerful. Like I said, originally it was just like very intense, passionate physical attraction, but now it's growing into something more than that. The two of you are becoming attached to each other. This might also have a very intellectual connection behind it, especially if this is a friends with benefits connection. You might be friends, like you might have a lot in common, a lot of common interests. The conversation between the two of you like flows really naturally, like you feel comfortable with this person, you can talk to them about anything. In your crowning thoughts, you have the Two of Wands. So it could be you that has a decision to make here, Capricorn. But with this Ace of Swords energy, it feels to me like it's time to have that conversation. Okay, it's time to lay all the cards out on the table, so to speak, and for the two of you to really get down to business. What are your intentions? No beating around the bush, no dancing around the subject, no sugarcoating. Are we going to do this or not? Okay, are you going to stay or go? In your immediate future, you have the Eight of Swords. Somebody is very anxious of making this decision. They might even be stuck on past energies, like I said before. This person might also be a little bit of a commitment phobe, like they don't know if they want to tie themselves down, especially with the imagery on this card. This person might feel like being in a relationship makes them feel tied up, makes them feel trapped or confined or limited or restricted in some way. And that's why they tend to keep their relationships more about the physical. In this person's fears, they have the Nine of Swords. So we have a progression here from the 8 to the Nine of Swords. This person is very anxious in relationships. The idea of being in a committed relationship makes them feel very stressed and worried. And I feel like it's because this person, whether you or them, is still carrying past energies here. Somebody might not be used to being treated very well in relationships. Somebody might have been like gaslighted in the past very heavily, which is why they get into such an anxious energy. It feels like somebody in this situation has been hurt before, and they're scared of history repeating itself. And how this person sees you, this person is coming through as the Knight of Cups. We have more water energy here. This person coming through as a knight. So for some of you, this person might come across as a little bit of a player, a little bit of an F-boy or an F-girl, and that might be what's making you anxious about this connection, Capricorn, because you've messed around with that kind of energy before, and you don't want to get hurt again. And that also might be why this started off as very physical, because it was more casual, you weren't exclusive, you know, oh, no, we're not like that, we're just messing around. But now this person is coming forward to offer you something more serious, okay? Cups is a more emotional energy. And I do feel like for most of you, this anxiety is on your end, Capricorn, because this person is coming through as having good intentions. I don't really think you have anything to worry about here. I think some of you are just very anxious about your past and what you've been through before. And you don't want to dump all this anxious energy onto the new person, because then you're going to end up pushing them away. In your strengths and weaknesses, you have the Seven of Cups. I think you're worried that this person is leading you on, especially with this player knight energy. You might have been led on before, or there might be some breadcrumbing involved, especially because this started off more physical. You might be worrying, is this person really giving me a serious, committed, long-term offer, or are they just sticking around for the sex? In your outcome, you have the Queen of Swords. This is more air energy. Gemini, Libra again, also Aquarius. We do have two queens here now, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this could be a same-sex connection, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, take it how it resonates. But again, I'm getting that message of detaching yourself from your emotions in order to make the right decision, particularly in this case, detaching yourself from your anxiety, Capricorn, detaching yourself from this Eight of Swords, detaching yourself from this Nine of Swords. Don't let fear make this decision for you, okay? Some of you really need to get out of your head and just kind of like ground yourself and ask yourself, okay, am I seeing red flags that are not there? Or is there actually something here for me to be worried about? Am I projecting my past onto the new person? Or is this actually a bad scenario for me to be in? Can you clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please? Why does Capricorn have the Eight of Swords? Can you clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please? Why does Capricorn have the Nine of Swords? Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're hanging back emotionally from this person, Capricorn. Could be them, so take it how it resonates. But somebody here is very afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of opening up, afraid of being rejected. So they keep everything close to the chest. They keep everything tightly clutched like these Four of Pentacles, right? And I feel like this person doesn't realize that they're holding themselves back from having a healthy relationship because of this toxic energy that they're in. Because you're so focused on not letting this person in, you're not really giving them anything to go on. Does that make sense? You need to open up to this person about your past, about why you're so anxious about this connection in order to move forward. And if this is a pattern that you tend to repeat in relationships, that could be something that you need to do the inner work on in general, not even with this person, but just for yourself or for any future relationship that you want to have. Because I feel like somebody here likes to be in control, but they're so focused on staying in control that it feels like they're forcing their relationships to happen. And they don't realize that that focus on being in control is actually restricting their own personal stability. Does that make sense? Because you're not allowing yourself to grow and change as a person. Clarifying the Nine of Swords is the Star. This is more Aquarius energy. For some of you, there could be some serious mental health issues involved here. And if that message resonates with you, please get the professional help that you need. You probably won't be able to heal this intense anxiety entirely on your own. You could try starting with something like journaling or meditation, something simple like that. But I'm not a professional, so please go seek professional help if you do have a mental illness. But for most of you, I feel like, again, this is just you holding yourself back, Capricorn, because of those fears, because of your past, because of the way that you've been treated before. And I feel like in moments where you start jumping to like worst case scenarios, you really need to learn to use this detachment style to kind of like step outside of yourself and try to find that balance, that serenity, that peace of mind, and be like, okay, let's take a breath, Capricorn, and think about, is this actually something that I should be worrying about? Or am I blowing things out of proportion? Okay, Capricorn, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. If you want to join the fam, you can click that bell to be notified every time I post. You can now also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. All of those links will be in the description box below. Either way, I'll see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later!